Artemis II, obviously, it's making its historic return just off the coast in the Pacific. 5:07 p.m. local time. That's over in the Pacific time. The Orion spacecraft will become a fireball as it streaks through the atmosphere ahead of its splashdown. Those rescue crews, they're moving into position to receive the spacecraft. Now, joining us live from the NASA Johnson Space Center in Houston is Fox News multimedia reporter Chelsea Torres. Chelsea, you have been out there for a couple of days. I kind of feel like you're a part of the team at this point. How has it been? How are people feeling? I mean, we're just hours away from the splashdown.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Bain. Well, I mean, everybody here is very excited, from media to staff. And you can even see it when we got to kind of go behind the scenes and be a fly on the wall in mission control yesterday. You could see that people are just still working away, kind of going through their checklists. And that's exactly what the crew is doing in the sky as well as, you know, here on the ground. But there was one NASA official that said yesterday that he wouldn't be lying if he said that he was a little bit anxious. And that's just because all of the testing they've done really comes down to the splashdown moment. NASA officials have said that from the moment of re-entry into Earth's atmosphere to splashdown, it's only going to be about 13 minutes. 6 of those minutes, Bain, are communication blackout. And this crew will be flying in at the rate of more than 40 times the speed of sound. So this is kind of a little bit of what Victor Glover had to say about how that's going to feel.
The G profile will actually be very similar to what it is on launch. We'll get up into the 3 Gs, just over 3 Gs on the way down for a normal entry. But if it was a ballistic, we could get up to as high as 9, 10 Gs, which is what you pull in a fighter jet. But we could be doing that for several minutes, for 8 or 9 minutes. And so the G profile is going to be pretty sporty.
Now, Artemis pilot Victor Glover says that the heat shield and eventually the parachutes on the Orion will help slow the capsule down to around 20 miles an hour as it splashes down. Here at Johnson Space Center, all eyes will be on Orion's heat shield as the capsule's thermal protection system. These temperatures could reach up to 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. During the unmanned Artemis I mission, the shield had some charring. So before Artemis II launched, engineers made sure it could withstand the speed and pressure coming into Earth's atmosphere.
A lot of testing, a lot of verification. We're fully behind NASA's decision to go fly this heat shield. Did a ton of work to make sure we're comfortable with that from an overall perspective, the engineering, the testing to simulate, and we're doing a different trajectory coming home that'll be a little bit less taxing on the heat shield than we did before.
Now, today, the crew is still going through their checklist, making sure that the cabin is ready, really, as they prepare to come into Earth's atmosphere. But that also includes putting on their blue and orange suits that we'll, of course, see later on after the splashdown. And their family and friends are here at Johnson Space Center in mission control, and they'll be watching as we count down now just a few hours of that splashdown off the Pacific. Bain.
Wow, it's really exciting to see, but a little bit of anxiety, that's for sure. I know we're not the only ones that over in NASA. I know everyone on Earth here is just hoping those astronauts make it home safe. Chelsea Torres, thank you again. We'll be checking in with you in just a little bit.